On January 2nd, 2019, the elusive Sassie was caught on film after 100 years of speculation. Today, the researchers from Squatchwatch are on a hot trail of catching this legendary creature.
Hey, Boondocks here, an aspiring xenobiologist. We're here investigating some Bigfoot reports by a few different witnesses. We have good evidence that there might be a Bigfoot here, and I'm here with my counterpart, Sasquatch. Hey y'all, Sasquatch here.
This video is believed to be the first filmed evidence of Bigfoot on this campus. And later, we will interview the student who caught this amazing video of Sassie.
So, I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that people are saying Bigfoot is on campus, and I heard from my friend that she heard Bigfoot in her sleep, and then her friend told her that she saw Bigfoot while she was walking to class. And I haven't seen anything, I haven't heard anything, but I hope this whole thing resolves itself because I'm not trying to get attacked on campus.
My roommates told me that they heard someone talking about how they heard Bigfoot in the woods by the ecoscape, and I feel like I should go tell the administration because it could be a huge liability for the school, and I do not want to be attacked by it on campus.
Is Bigfoot real? Dude, Bigfoot 100%, 100% real. Dude, come on, I bet he's watching us right now. He's probably right over there, man, dude. Big Sassie, he's out there, dude. Have I seen him? Come on. You know I've already seen him, man. Just me and the bros, we're just chilling in the skate, man. We're just, messing around. You hear some hoopling, hear some hollering, hear some rustling. Dude, who else is in the skate at 2 in the morning but Bigfoot? He's out there, man. He's out there. He's looking for kitty cats. He's looking for kids, man. I don't know what he wants, man, but, dude, he's there, man. I'm telling you, dude. Follow me on Twitter for real Bigfoot updates on BSC. Real Chat Nastiness 99 on Twitter. Dude, he's there.
So much mess about Bigfoot going on campus. Like the other day, I had to call my boyfriend to come get me from class because I was not going to walk outside and get attacked by Bigfoot. All I know is they better get this stuff fixed because if I get attacked, it's going to be some things going down.
Bigfoot 100%, 100% real.
Howdy y'all, my name is Floyd Squatch Brown, and I've seen the Bigfoot twice. My friends call me Squatch because I seen a Bigfoot when I was only 17 years old for the first time. I was hunting out in these woods near the creek over there with my daddy, and I saw the Squatch. After that hunting trip, I didn't see jack squat. See what I did there? For 10 years. That was when I came into this fancier college to look at their treehouse. I love tree houses. I built 4 of them for my sons, Jack, Jim, James, and Terry. But I'll tell you what, Jack, 10 years later I came back to look at this tree house, and that's when I heard something hitting against the trees with what sounded like a wooden bat, and then I heard the call. And that was when I saw him. He was bigger than last time. Probably been eating pretty good in this part of town. I hear they got a pretty good Mexican restaurant on this campus right here. So can you describe this big Squatch to me? You wanna know what the Squatch looks like?
Yeah, doggy.
He's big, really big. He's probably about 10 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and really dark fur.
So a girthy boy.
A girthy boy. But I'll never be able to forget those crazy eyes. He was staring at me with those beaming red eyes from the woods. And that was the last time I was ever going to be caught alone in the woods again with a Squatch. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a Squatch." I ran for my life. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ain't ever going to be no one's supper.
Well, I can tell by your severed eyes and your love for Jesus, you wouldn't lie about Bigfoot because you're too scared of eternal damnation.
Yes, sir. Amen.
So I think we got ourselves a general Bigfoot Squatch here. General sighting.
I was coming down from that here treehouse to do some repairs, and that's when I saw the Squatch track. You can see right here, it's about, I don't know, 4 feet big. Yeah, there's got to be a Squatch. There ain't nothing else living in this world that can do that.
Now we're at the location of supposed Sasquatch print found by my cousin
and brother-in-law, Floyd Squatch. And we can see it right here, all in the dirt.
See, and the only thing I have with this print, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a little deformed since it's been a while, but you can tell right here, the dermal ridges, you can't really see too many of them. You'd expect to see some. And then there's no obvious toe outline like his cousin was saying, so I just don't know. We're going to have to get it lab tested and see what they say.
The footprints said to be the first concrete evidence of Sassie on this particular campus.
All the years I've been studying Bigfoot tracks and prints, this is clearly one of the better prints I've seen. You can clearly tell the toes, all 5 of the toes, and you can also see the length, how long it is. Also, one thing is it's a pretty deep print, which makes you, which you can tell that it's a pretty heavy animal that made this print. Clearly shows that this is a Bigfoot track. I mean, you could argue that it's a bear or a human, but obviously it has to be a Bigfoot. That this is a Bigfoot track. I mean, you could argue that it's a bear or a human, but obviously it has to be a Bigfoot.
I come to the Ecoscape to meditate after class, after I teach. And on this specific trip, I was here for about 2 hours. I was sitting right here, and I had my eyes closed most of that time. But I started hearing a really weird noise, and it kind of sounded like, oh, but I didn't know what it was, so I opened my eyes, I disturbed my meditation, and I saw it. And at first, I was so scared, and I didn't know what I saw. But then, it looked kind of like an ape, and it was very hairy and about 10 feet tall. But when it saw me looking at it, it ran away. So I went to investigate, and I saw that it was just eating berries. And I found this. I found a tuft of fur attached to the bush. Of course, I didn't have my phone. I was trying to be calm and contemplative, but I did find this tuft of fur.
So here we have some genuine Sasquatch hair, or some supposed Sasquatch hair. I'm here to test it, make sure it's the real deal, the home dog, as they say. So I'm gonna get a little sniff, get a little taste. That's real Sasquatch hair.
As a xenobiologist, I've actually worked with hair samples similar, and I'm telling you, I've never seen something so Squatch-like. This has got to be a Sasquatch.
What we have here is some Bigfoot hair. I've brought it back to the lab to examine it under a microscope. I am determined to prove that this is Sasquatch hair. But after looking at it, found out that it's actually man-made fibers that were made to look like animal hair. While this is upsetting, I'm more determined than ever to figure out that this Bigfoot exists.
When I saw Bigfoot, I was in the Ecoscape near the local college collecting eggs for an osmosis project my class was going to do next week. When I bent over to pick up an egg, I heard a strange noise. When I looked up, I saw the creature peeking out at me from behind a tree. I stopped and stared at him to see if he was going to move, and when he didn't move, I pulled my phone out and took a picture of him. Pulled my phone out and took a picture of him. Please don't make fun of my phone. I know no one has these anymore. I just don't want to update because every kid knows how to work an iPhone. The picture's kind of bad, but the creature appeared to be about like 8 foot, bipedal, covered in hair, with ape-like facial features, and he made a very strange sound. When I told my coworkers about the story, they insisted it was a Bigfoot. I don't really believe in Bigfoot because there's never been a body found of Bigfoot, and so there's no hard evidence to prove that he actually exists. But they were like, it's a Gigantopithecus blacki, you know, and I was like, Gigantopithecus blacki died out 3,000 years ago, and the footprints resemble more of a human's footprints than a primate's, therefore it can't be a Gigantopithecus blacki. It was probably just a college student in a gorilla suit trying to scare me. But after all these 6 years of teaching, I know that, you know, they're not above playing pranks. They need to be careful, though, because a lot of people get shot pretending to be Bigfoot.
We're here tonight looking for the Birmingham Bigfoot in the same area we were looking for earlier, right back here at the Ecoscape.
I got a good feeling about this, boys.
Me
We're
too.
gonna find Sassie.
We have some good evidence with us, so we're gonna go check it out. Here about 1/10 of a mile farther back from where we were earlier, where we found all the evidence. This is a little thicker foliage.
There he is! Look!
Here's where Sal first saw the Squatch right here before it ran off. We have some obvious footprints coming through here. It starts out right here and it's definitely scuffed up these leaves. I don't know, looking at these tracks, I think it could be a Bigfoot, but there's no way to tell this early. We'll see.
347 Bigfoot.
I know. Can't really tell the number. I'm thinking somewhere close to 10 feet maybe.
10 feet, 900 pounds.
Yeah.
On the lighter side.
Yeah, it could be up to 1,000 at least. Here comes your boy Sal back.
I lost him, boys. I finished you being back at the lookout tower. Do some calls to get him back up here. But he's here. I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Like a doll's eye.
Whoa!
Squatch!
It's gotta be!
It's climbing wall! It's climbing wall!
Call, make a call.
Respond. I do believe there's a Squatch in these woods. So we're up here in the lookout tower to get an aerial view, see if we can see Bigfoot. Or we're gonna do a few more calls, see if we can get him in the area, get him a little rowdied up.
We came back and also gathered some new technology. We now have some night vision. The different perspective of light just gives us a new outlook in the woods, and maybe it will help us find the Bigfoot. We'll just have to see.
We're gonna start with the short-tailed Sitherbuck Squatch, female edition. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
There's something down there. Do it again. Give him another call.
Another call, boy. I'm smelling the pheromones, boys.
Guys, we need to get down there and check it out right away. Fortunately, we didn't find anything tonight. We did see some promising signs, though. We saw the Squatch earlier, and we found some footprints, but just didn't see it.
Me and myself, I did have a genuine encounter with a Bigfoot chasing me into the woods, but it's just getting too cold now to continue. I've already lost 4 toes, don't want to lose no more. Hypothermia set in, and yeah, from years of Squatch calling, the calls I heard sounded like it was madder than a wet hen, so we gotta hurry up and get out of these woods.
Yeah.
It's colder than a witch's titty and a brass bra.
We're satisfied with what we've seen, though. We're confident there's a Squatch in these woods.
Yee doggy.
You know, I was just out of the Ecoscape trying to do some homework, maybe relax a little bit, when I was like halfway done with my homework, and like I noticed something walking through the woods. It just didn't look right. So I pulled out my phone and I was like recording it, but I wasn't sure what it was, and I was pretty spooked, so you never know with these sorts of things, so I didn't know what to do.
Right here we've laid out our evidence and existence of the Bigfoot. We have a map of where we were looking for the Bigfoot at. We have photo evidence, and then we've laid out the evidence in bullet form.
As you can see, our eyewitness video was real. Our hair sample, real. For Bigfoot calls, there myself, I heard it, real. Sal, that's me. Bigfoot sighting, real. Acorn attack, real.
And we've kind of lined out where everything happened. All of it happened in this long string right here. So I think it's safe to assume this is his habitat. His home's got to be somewhere in here. But I think there's a Bigfoot. We have photo evidence right here if you want to zoom in on this picture. I mean, there's no denying that. That's a Bigfoot. And then,
Sassie.
Yeah. Just to be sure, we consulted a Magic 8 Ball, and it said yes, definitely. So, feeling pretty good about this. Next time on Squatchwatch.
We'll be looking for the elusive soggy squatch.